back to another episode of Facts and Opinion, where we give you contents that are uplifting, informative, educational, inspirational, and most of all, relaxing. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for your likes, your comments, and your share. We appreciate the support. Tonight, I'll be talking about a very interesting development taking place in Jamaica. So, the government recently had some type of dialogue with state workers, state employees, civil servants, including teachers. And supposedly, they have reached a wage agreement with the teachers. However, some teachers are still not happy with the offer that the government has made. Now, as recent as today, teachers in some institution, particularly Mandeville, Manchester High, Winston Jones High, Mandeville Primary, were on strike. And who weren't on strike were doing their little demonstration. Now, you may ask, why are teachers taking industrial actions? Look, the salary of a teacher in Jamaica is dependent upon a few factors. Their level of education, their years of service, and their area of study. Now, the average young teacher graduating Teachers College in Jamaica right now with a bachelor's degree in education who enters a high school to teach is making 120,000 Jamaican per month. Now let's do the math. 120,000 Jamaican dollars a month is 800 US. 800 US. Please help me to understand how a young adult must pay student loans, rent, transportation, utilities, food, health, medication, all these things from 120,000 in Jamaica, knowing the economical climate of the nation right now. A child working at McDonald's right now in the United States, part-time, 17 years old, working 10 hours a week for 4 weeks, is taking home more than 800 US for the month. And that's a high school student working after school on a Friday and a Saturday. And they're making more money than a Jamaica educator. Explain to me now, how does that benefit the nation? Then you wonder why teachers leave. Teachers gonna leave if they're not being compensated. Now, teachers are not the only ones impacted. Police are being impacted. Soldiers are being impacted. But you know what? A lot of these areas of work that I mentioned, these people have the opportunity to what we call hustle. Who the teacher going hustle? The canteen? Who would the teacher hustle? The custom officers don't have someone to hustle. They at the ports. The police on the street, they can hustle. The soldiers can hustle. The transport authority guys can hustle. The municipal guys can hustle. They're dealing with the public. The teachers are dealing with the kids, the next generation. They can't hustle. That is why they should get preference where wages are concerned. And I'm not saying the other civil servant does not deserve good pay. But the teachers have no hustle. Corruption is like non-existent among them. Who they're gonna scam? Who they're gonna be corrupt with? Now, if the average teacher in Jamaica right now is making 1.5 million, and I'm talking about high school, all right? 1.5 million US. That is 10,500 US dollars. 1.5 million Jamaican. 10,500 US. Like I said, a kid working at McDonald's or Chick-fil-A is making those money in 2 months. But a teacher in Jamaica must sit there and work an entire year for what a child work in a couple of months. And then you expect brain drain to stop? All right. Let's talk about how the salary of a teacher in Jamaica compares to that of a teacher in the US. Think about it. Okay. Average high school teacher in Jamaica right now, making 60,000 a year, 52,000 a year, 56,000 a year. That would equate to at least 9 million Jamaican dollars, as opposed to a teacher in Jamaica making 1.5 million. Now, if you look at the expenses of a Jamaican teacher opposed to the expenses of an American teacher, they're almost the same. Food in Jamaica is 3 times the price food here. Transportation is the same thing. Utility is the same thing. The only thing that may be comparable is rent, housing. Make sense? You have these poor teachers, young people, getting homes at 15-20% interest rate. Robbery. And these meager salaries. How do you suppose they want to stay and serve their country? They're not going to stay. As soon as the opportunity comes knocking at their door, they're gone. Because we are not treating them well as valued citizens of the nation. $120,000 Jamaican dollar for any teacher in Jamaica is a disgrace on the government, disgrace on the leadership, disgrace on us as a people. These young men and young women are preparing the future generation. Do you see these videos of these kids in school, what these teachers have to go through on a daily basis? And you're paying them $800 a month? You're giving them the salary of a part-time student working at McDonald's? Come on, man. That's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. Teachers, we stand by you. We support you. We value you. And I must tell you, your well-being comes first. We want to serve the nation. We want to be patriotic. But I tell you, if the opportunity comes, move. If the opportunity comes, move. 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 A lot of these countries right now, the United States right now, recruiting teachers and nurses like crazy. And they want English-speaking teachers, great mathematics teachers, language teachers, science teachers, and Jamaica have some of the best, I can tell you. We have some of the best, and they're going to take them away from us. Now, who's going to educate our future generations? Because you refuse to value the people who are molding the future, they will be taken away from us. And it's sad. It's sad. A teacher should be compensated a meaningful salary in order to live a meaningful life. Please, if you have any authority, if you have any powers, I'm not pointing fingers, I'm not calling names. If you have any authority, please look out for our teachers. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. We appreciate your likes. Appreciate your share. State your comments in the comment section below, and I'll be there, looking at everyone, responding to as much as I can. This is Facts and Opinion, where we speak nothing but the truth, nothing but facts.